Last week, Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness updated the nation on the progress of the Spark program. In a statement to Parliament on Tuesday, he announced that a firm has been identified as the preferred bidder to carry out works for all 4 packages under Spark.
Their technical scores were the highest and their bid pricing was competitive. Additionally, negotiations regarding the waterline works component of the Spark project were also completed with the preferred bidder and the Government of Jamaica negotiating team, agreeing to a suitable price for the $2 billion budgeted for the waterline components.
Meanwhile, Dr. Holness says a public education campaign will be launched shortly and ground broken for the start of the overall project before the end of the year.
Citizens will be informed about which roads have been selected for improvement and other key project details, helping to manage public expectations. As we prepare to enter the construction phase of the Spark project, we are committed to carrying out the work with efficiency and professionalism, ensuring minimal disruption to the daily lives of our citizens.
Dr. Holness asserts that Spark is the first government-owned and funded project that has included citizens across all constituencies in the decision-making. He says the success of the program will bring about lasting benefits for citizens and the country at large.
The government remains fully committed to ensuring that this project is delivered on time, within budget, and to the highest standards of quality.
Clarifying the misconception of local contractors being sidelined from the Spark project, Dr. Holness assures that several firms will be engaged as subcontractors.
However, it is important to note that the selection of these subcontractors will be made by the main contractor in accordance with the terms and conditions of the main contract. The contract is with the main contractor, and it is the contractor that the government will look for or will hold accountable for the timely project delivery and quality of work.
Spark is a $45 billion intervention to rehabilitate and reconstruct local and parochial roads, as well as more complex road networks and associated works, such as water and other infrastructure. In other announcements, Mr. Holness says patching, routine road maintenance, and minor improvements to drains will increase over the coming days. These are roadways that were damaged by Hurricane Beryl, and the work is being done under the $3 billion REACH Road Rehabilitation Program.
The National Works Agency is actively overseeing the implementation to ensure efficiency and accountability. The NWA will also engage in the rehabilitation of main thoroughfares of over $600 million to complement works on community roads.
Acknowledging commuters' concerns about road repairs being done in peak hours, Mr. Holness gave this directive.
I'm using this forum to direct the Minister without portfolio, who has direct oversight on these particular matters, to ensure that the contractors who are doing the patching exercise some amount of discretion in the time that they choose to do these road works. What we have done is to put the NHT on track to deliver
over 43,000 housing solutions during the next 5 years. As Minister of Housing, Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness says the government continues to work assiduously to address the issue of home ownership.
Jamaica has always had a housing deficit, a deficit of about 150,000 housing solutions. We have never been in any position to make any impact on that 150,000. The NHT, through the policy of the government, has now worked out how it is going to knock off 43,000 of that 150.
The Prime Minister says plans for these housing projects were set back for 2 years due to the COVID-19 pandemic and the impact of a rise in inflation and supply chains, which affected construction.
We are now just getting back on track, and the train is on track and it is moving. Jamaicans will have 43,000 housing solutions either being financed or sponsored by the NHT that will be delivered over the next 5 years to Jamaicans. But the NHT is not the only instrument of the government's housing plan. We have the Housing Agency of Jamaica, and they have another 15,000 houses that they will deliver. And then the government, through other initiatives, such as the Bernard Lodge development, which will deliver another 10,000 or more housing solutions.
The Prime Minister was in Manchester on Wednesday, where he delivered 445 housing solutions for the Perth Estate Phase 2 development.
I'm so proud moment, and I'm elated to be a new homeowner.
On Thursday, Dr. Holness was in St. Anne for the grand opening of the latest branch for Quartz Jamaica in Drax Hall. He lauds Quartz Jamaica for its continued investment in the country with 30 stores across the country. Dr. Holness says the Unicommer Group, with this massive investment, is a major contributor to the country's foreign direct investment.
It is remarkable to witness how far Quartz has come, evolving from a single store to becoming a household name synonymous with quality and reliability across the island. Your commitment to our people and our economy is invaluable, and we thank you for your unwavering confidence in Jamaica.
And that's it for Jamaica House Weekly. Be sure to join us next time for more of the news stories coming out of the Office of the Prime Minister.